You can just barely hear the sounds of things rattling on the ground, and then you hear a kind of noise.
I want to switch to thermovision and see what I can see through the smoke.
Sure. You switch to your thermovision, and the smoke seems thicker and brighter when you do.
That's not how smoke is supposed to work.
Oi, chummers, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor and give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on audio. Those interactions go a long way at helping us reach new people who might be interested in Shadowrun. And we're trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this season, and we can't do it without your help. Last time on SINless, we had some interesting moments take place. We had Kaze going out for an outing with his new best friend, AppleJax, and making his way into the Orc Underground, where they're having some lovely discoveries of the aftermath of the raid that took place on the Blue Chip building. Meanwhile, he had his good buddy Amaging track back the links that are on some of these patients that are in the hospital, and it takes them all the way back to that mysterious airfield, and there's a shack out there for whatever reason that he happened to walk inside of astrally while he's projecting, and then someone said something, and that's where we ended. So I guess today that's where we're going to pick up and find out what happens to Amaging. But before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor, DrSweetbrown. Whatever game you play around your table, DrSweetbrown has you covered. Core books for every tabletop RPG system you've heard of, and a bunch you probably haven't, can be found, as well as modules, supplements, and other items you might need for your adventures. Just use our affiliate code found in the episode description by dropping it into your browser before you check out, and you can not only get the products you need to make your adventures great, but you can help support us while you do it. Amaging was following the tethers that are the astral tracking on these patients that are in the hospital. And when he did, it took him all the way back to that airfield, all the way up in the northern part of the Seattle Metroplex. And he went into the shack where the tether was being pulled to the ritual site, and there were no wards anywhere, and he just went inside and saw that it was bad because there's at least a background count of 1 here, and he was about to nope out of there when somebody said, "What do you think you're doing here?" And that's where we stopped, and this is where we're going to pick up. So, Amaging, you hear the voice say, "What do you think you're doing here?" Are you trying to get out of there really fast? Are you wheeling around? What's the deal?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I turn around, I'm sensing whatever it is there.
Oh, we're sensing. Okay. The general state of the subject's health. He is healthy. He has no cybernetic implants. His general emotional state, perturbed, I guess is the best word for it. He does have both a power focus and a weapon focus on his person. He is awakened. You've never seen the subject's aura before. You got 4 successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The subject's essence and magic attribute are higher, lower, or equal to your own. Okay, what's your magic rating?
Wait, it's still technically 7, isn't it?
Technically, yes.
Okay, and 7.
Okay, higher. He has no implants. He is suffering. He is suffering from a disease. I guess it lets you know what it is, right? Or just that he is suffering from a disease. I'm just gonna say he has a disease. His exact emotional state or impression, both perturbed and bewildered. Like, obviously, why are you here? He doesn't have a force because he's not a spirit, and the astral signature is present on the subject. He has one other astral signature present on him.
Okay.
That's what you get from his sensing. And he said, "What do you think you're doing here?"
So Otto told me the name Moriarty, right?
Yes.
Okay. Moriarty told me to meet him here, and others. I assuming you're one of them.
Please roll me a charisma test. Yeah, he looks a little confused. And then he just says, "Well, fine, then you can wait here until he arrives."
Yeah, he didn't say anything about you being here, though. He said it'd be somebody else. Someone from the blue chip at the one place where the terrorist attack happened.
He then proceeds to say something in a language that you don't understand.
Yay.
And then he waits for a minute. Do you say anything?
I haven't been taught the language yet.
You just see a big smile curl across his face. Sorry. And he starts astral combat. So you can see that his hands on each one of his hands, that's where the glow for the weapon foci is. Cool. And he attacks you with his weapon foci hands. He doesn't close his fists. They're like claws out. I mean, astral combat works like real combat, so in the physical world, so you would roll your unarmed skill, which is...
That's funny.
You don't have any? You don't have any, do you? Do you have any hand-to-hand fighting at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm a mage.
So we're defaulted. Well, you know what? You should probably have taken up boxing because you can still box in the astral. All right. Well, then I guess you're defaulting. So go ahead and roll your charisma.
Can I dodge out of the way? Can I actually?
You can
dodge?
always
Okay.
dodge. Yes.
Is
you
that-
can
is that-
spend any combat pool you want to dodge.
Oh, well, it's the same. This is the same, so we'll do that.
All right. You clean dodge's attack.
Ooh, all right, that was scary. This isn't good.
All right. What would you like to do?
Is he projecting right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him with stun bolt.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit him with Sirius.
And remember, I'm going to remind you,
Oh, I know.
any spells you cast in here,
I
your
know.
drain is physical, not stun.
I know.
Okay,
I'm well
I'm
aware
just
of it.
letting you know. I'm just telling you. I want you to be aware.
Oh, I'm
Go ahead.
100% aware and 100% scared right now.
Sure. What's the force of this spell?
It is gonna be force 5. And as I'm doing that, I'm like flying towards the exit as well.
Okay.
Like hitting him as
So,
I'm running and
like,
running and spelling.
jumping backwards. Fire spell. Right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So I will describe the scene after this. Just one passive combat from the two of you. He lunges at you with his claws, his claw weapon foci, and you dodge out of the way of his strike. In that dodge, you're jumping backwards and propelling yourself backwards out of the shack as you stun ball. By the way, in that lovely drain and everything that you calculated, did you factor in the one background count?
Oh, what does that change it to?
Makes it more difficult by 1.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm still more than fine. Letting my
Okay.
target is 3.
I'm just making sure. Background counts work against you.
Yeah, background. Oh, that's for spell casting too. Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yes, it is.
I hate this place.
So you fire your stun bolt at him, and you see him brace, and then there's a shimmer that happens in front of him. And now, can you please resist me a Force 5 stun bolt, please?
Reflection. As soon as that happens, it's just bouncing right back at him. All right. So what's the power it's at? I think it's how it works for reflection.
You cast it at Force 5.
Wait, he's reflecting it back onto me?
Yes.
Are we playing racquetball? With
Yeah, you're playing racquetball with stun ball now, or stun bolt.
Oh, okay.
So you can either dodge your own spell, or
I'm serving right back to him.
Okay, you're reflecting as well. This is gonna be great. You reflect it back at him, and he just backhands it away off. You see it kind of spiral out into the astral and dissipate into astral space. He's going to attempt to swipe at you again with his lovely claws.
2 successes?
On fighting him?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're fighting with your personality of charisma. Ha! But he's using a weapon focus, so... Ooh. Flashy slash. You will now resist. You're resisting with your willpower, though, so that instead of your body, which is good for you. You take a light wound as the claws rake against you. I mean, really, a light wound is like you just get kind of scratched across your chest or face or something. But then it's back to you.
Alrighty. Well, I'm pulling something out of my hat I haven't pulled out in a long time. I'm calling forth my water elemental.
Oh. I almost forgot about that.
I still got 2 tasks for that guy.
What do you do? What's the task you're assigning it?
Or attack him. Just attack him.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, just attack him.
How complex are you making it?
Yeah, just attack him.
What force was it that you had originally
it's a force
summoned this out?
4.
Your water elemental manifests in the astral to come to your aid to protect you, and you demand that it attacks, and it rushes forth as like a jet of water to smash into him. And as it does, he puts his claws like this and rakes outwards and rips your water elemental in half.
I'm still going. Still going.
And you're running. And
yeah.
He is giving chase to try to follow you. Let's see. He's going to try. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to look back to see what he's doing, or
yeah, I'll like glance over my shoulder.
Sure. You can see that his aura is swirling, much like in a episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And he is casting some kind of spell on himself. And after he does, he seems to gain in speed in following you. What would you like to do?
I got myself in a situation here, fellas.
don't you just.
I got myself into a situation. I'm gonna cast armor on myself.
Okay, so you armor up.
Mm-hmm.
With his newfound speed, he is able to get 1 attack off against you, but he will not have combat pool for this.
5 successes.
Wow, really?
5 successes. Off of 8 die.
You tie him in successes. So, ties still go to the attacker, but you're only resisting 4 moderate with your willpower.
I got 4 on that one.
That's enough to go to no damage. While this is happening, quick cut back to Asgard, where Otto, what are you doing at Asgard?
Pumping weights. Working out.
Just in the gym.
Yeah, just in the gym. Gym time.
You'll notice that there is there's a crow just crow or raven just kind of sitting off to the side outside the gym. But every once in a while it's rapping like on the window.
Does it like? Is it in like a Morse codey way?
Just kind of
Just
does
a
it
tap.
periodically, but I guess the strange thing would be for you, you can see that its aura is much larger than what the creature should actually be.
Ah. Okay.
You're getting a bigger aura reading than you are for the initial size of the creature.
Well, that's a little hard to ignore. I guess I'm gonna go outside. Just kind of
Okay.
like walk up to it.
Yeah, sure. It just flies down to you, just
Hey,
jumps back and forth on both legs.
disco, disco. I don't. What are we doing?
Um, in
Talking to a
your
bird.
in your mind, you get this sudden feeling of dread, and then you get a flash of two things. You get a flash of amaging,
Mm-hmm.
like you feel his aura, and then you get this chill that runs down your spine, like almost like you felt in the presence of Dr. Death.
That's awesome. Huh. Okay. Do I know where we're Imagine, did you announce where you went, or did you just kind of leave?
You know
Well,
his
I know
physical
that-
body is still
yeah.
there.
Well, I'm gonna go check on his physical body just in case. You know,
Okay.
he looking fine. He's there.
He looks like he's napping. Looks like he's asleep.
All right.
He's in his seated position like he
Right.
normally is.
Hmm.
And the raven dances back and forth on its shoulder and caws at you.
I don't know what you want me to do here, bird. I can shoot him. I don't think that helped. He's actually projecting. Where would he have gone?
Pretty sure like Kaze, like he was going to the going to go meet AppleJax, and then I was gonna go with him in the astral.
Yeah, but he just knows that your
Oh.
body is here because you were projecting from Asgard where it's safe.
Yeah, good point.
Safe.
I'll call Kaze.
Okay. Kaze, while you're underground, you get a call, but it's going to come in shaky because you're underground.
I was gonna say the reception down here is incredible.
The name pops up of who's calling, but whoever they are, they sound distant and it's very staticky.
Hello?
Oh,
Uh,
Kaze,
Yeah?
you here?
Uh-huh. Well, not literally there. I assume you're still at Asgard, but yeah, what's
What?
up?
You in a tunnel?
Underground actually, as it
Why are
turns
you
out.
underground?
Helping some friends. What's up? What's going on?
What's up with Amaging?
He's checking something for me? In the astral? I don't know where.
And then you lose connection.
What do you mean he's check? Hello? Okay, well, that's bad.
You get caught at again.
What do you want, bird? I don't speak bird. I caught at it.
There's a knock on the door behind you, Otto.
I'll open the door. Hello?
Well, the door is open from you walking. It's like
Oh.
on the door frame. Somebody's knocking on the door frame.
Oh. Who's there? I look.
Sure. You
Yeah.
recognize the aura when you turn around. You're looking into the aura of the prophet.
Oh, Prophet. Hey, how's it going? What are you up to?
Your bird is distressed.
Yep, I figured that out. Something to do with Amaging. Could not figure out why.
He's very loud.
I'm sorry. He's not technically my bird. Like I said, I'm not 100%
He is your
sure.
bird.
Is that Hugin?
I
Yeah,
can
probably.
follow the tether to you. It is your bird.
Okay, could you follow the tether to Amaging? Because I think Amaging's in danger, and he's actually projecting, and I can't follow that tether. But you can, maybe. Can you?
Why can't you go?
Because I can't actually project.
Why? Did you forget how?
No, it got taken from me. I don't know how to explain this in a way that would make sense. Do you not keep up with like the drama around here? Like it was a pretty big thing that went on.
No.
Oh, okay. I mean that's fair.
You hear him rummage around in his pockets, and he comes up to you and shoves something into your mouth. Eat.
Okay.
It tastes horrible, whatever it is.
What? Oh my god.
You then feel him push hard on your chest, almost like his hand is going to like cave in your chest, and he pushes your astral form out of you. It's a little painful.
Right.
Roll me a willpower test, please. So you resist the shock of being pushed out of your own body, and you are now floating in the astral.
Okay. I have questions about that later. But thank you.
Fix your bird. He's very loud.
Bird. Probably Hugin. What's up, buddy?
Turns around and you just see the prophet walk away.
Hi, prophet.
The crow in front of you. Danger.
Yes. With Amaging. Where's Amaging?
Fighting.
Where? Can I follow the tether? Is that how that works?
He can technically grow bigger in the astral, so he does that and then grabs you.
Okay.
And then whoosh, you take off like flying ridiculously fast.
All right, I'm here for it.
And as you're going, you come upon this scene of Amaging is throwing spells and running from this other person who is moving exceptionally fast in the astral sea and looks like he has shiny claws and is trying to rip Amaging to pieces. Auto, you can now roll astral initiative.
Well, Amaging, I hope you're just here for me to basically just pressure you into staying and making sure that I don't die, because I can't do much in astral combat. But, you know.
I mean, you have a better chance in astral combat than I do right now. This guy has a foci. He is ripping me apart.
Right. I have a strength of 3, so I'm also about to get ripped.
Oh, you do have a strength of 3. Shoot, that's right. You use that.
No, you don't.
Oh, you're in the astral.
You're in the astral.
Yeah, baby.
So it's my intelligence, right?
No, it's your charisma.
Charisma. I have a
Charisma
4.
is your strength.
Remember, Ghoul? It got minus a bit.
A bit. All right.
So
Amaging, what's your new astral initiative?
Literally, I rolled the same exact initiative.
It's 31. Wow.
We gotta
all
get
right.
with that, guys.
He also happened to roll the exact same initiative.
Oh, of course he did.
Good job, team.
So he is first. Gonna do his claw attacks. That's what he does.
Fair.
You can dodge if you want to, or fight back at target number 7. Or you can dodge at target number 4.
5. No,
Well,
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, it would be 5.
No, it'd be 5. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll dodge.
3 successes. You will clean dodge his attack. It is your go.
Do I see Auto coming in?
You can roll me a quick perception test. You're distracted for fighting for your life.
Okay, I'm throwing stun bolt at him again.
All right. Are we doing a higher force this time, or
we'll just keep it serious. Keep it serious.
2 successes?
Yep.
Well, again, that shimmer shield goes up, and you watch it ping off of him. By the way, I only had 2 successes as well.
Well, we'll just reflect that back at him.
Okay.
We'll play some racket spell again. 2 successes.
Okay, Otto, you're getting to see this stun bolt just start to ping pong between them like they're playing a game of Astral Ball.
Oh, boy. I'm about to do something real stupid.
Oh, I can't wait because it's your turn next. All right, you. You'll see
like...
him not reflect it when you reflect it back. Amazing. It just comes right at him, and he just takes the hit. Otto, what would you like?
So I see Amaging's aura and an aura I don't know, and they're obviously in combat.
Yes.
Does it look like the aura I don't know has noticed me?
Ooh, good question. Let's see if he does. No, he's focused on combat.
All right. Now, just gonna pitch it. Let me know if it's not gonna work that way.
Sure.
I'm going to run up behind him.
Okay.
And when I get there, wrap my arms around his neck area and slam to the ground. Kind of like a wrestling move. Yeah, I don't know the wrestling move's called.
Are you
like?
So?
Sorry, can you describe it again? I'll let you know which one.
Okay. So like you're running at someone, right? You like grab like around their neck and then just drop to the ground.
Are you doing a layout drop or are you landing on your tailbone?
I'd be landing on probably my tailbone.
That's a stunner.
A stunner?
Yes, a stunner.
Right. Watch
First you have to kick him in the gut, then you flip him off with the double bird, and then you turn around and then you grab him and then you.
I'll do all of that.
All right, there we go. All right, cool.
I'm not gonna roll for it.
Now you're specifically hitting the stone cold stunner. Just so you know.
Listen, if that doesn't work, I can just run up and drop kick him. That was my second approach. If he noticed me, I was just gonna run at him and just full throw my body into him.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with a good missile drop kick, all right? You know, it gets the job done more often than not.
So my real question here is when you're hitting him and then hurling yourselves towards the earth, are you going to try to force him through the earth barrier?
No, just to the ground. You know?
Okay. You do realize that the ground will do no extra damage to him, right?
Right. Yeah.
Astral.
Should I just drop kick him? Do you think?
No, it's up to you.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know that.
I mean,
might not have the added
right.
thing that you want. I
mean,
yeah, but it's gonna look cool.
It's gonna look pretty cool.
Absolutely, because
my man is hitting the stone cold stunner from 30 feet in the air and then just crashing him to the ground. Like, that's sick. I don't care if it does nothing. He can botch all the damage right now. That's gonna look awesome.
Okay. Well, he's distracted. You do get a bonus for friends in melee, though.
Heck yeah. Ooh. So I'm gonna assume I'm defaulting to charisma. Yeah.
Unless you have an unarmed skill. Do you have an unarmed skill?
Say the line, Bart. Say the line, Bart.
Looks like you're defaulting. God.
Well, you put the two mages in a hand-to-hand combat. This is what you get.
Is it what I get? I feel like you're just underprepared.
Give us a weapon focus then.
Build one.
Maybe we will.
Maybe you should. You fly up behind him, wrap your arms around his neck, and then forcefully pull his astral form to the ground, slamming both of yourselves into the barrier of the earth.
I'm then gonna get up, if you allow me, and start just walking around the astral, going for fake high fives, and run up to a mage and go for a chest bump.
Oh, I will give you the whoop whoop. Yes, Amaging Auto swoops in from nowhere, crashes this guy into the astral barrier, and just craters into the astral barrier. They both kind of rebound off of it. And then Auto does his celebration dance. You are out of astral combat for the moment.
Out of astral combat for the moment.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
I'm stun building this guy again.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my victory lap.
Sure.
I'm also gonna be yelling at Auto, hit him.
I'll kind of, with my victory lap, use the momentum, start swinging him and just kick him.
Sure. You're about to kick him. Can you please roll me your willpower to resist a reflected stun bolt?
Yeah.
This, however, will be at one force higher. It is coming back at you at force 6.
That's 2 successes, though. So...
Oh, right. So instead of taking a serious stun...
I didn't reroll. Okay, yeah.
Instead of a serious stun, we're only taking a moderate stun.
Hey.
As it smacks you in the face. When he does the reflection this time, Maging, you can roll perception. He goes like this, and the shimmer appears, but you'll notice that there's a glow a faint glow that goes off on his person, on his astral presence, that you can determine might be from a focus or a foci. So it's not like he's actually doing the reflecting, but he's making it look like he is. All right, we'll just pick up these astral initiatives from where we left off. Auto, after he reflects at you, he's going to explode up off of the barrier, flying straight for Amaging. Gonna try and hit you again.
Gonna have to defend on this one. 3 successes.
Hey, you actually won this time by 1.
It's fighting me like me there fighting for my life, and I accidentally punch him.
He goes to swing at you. You desperately fight back and somehow manage to land a punch on him. It looks like he takes the hit to the jaw, and he just kind of turns to look at you. What would you like to do, as it is your turn? That was his turn.
I'm using one of those expendable combat spell foci.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna burn?
It's a force 3, so I get
Okay.
3 extra die
Uh-huh.
on the sorcery check. I'm gonna spend my 3 remaining combat spell pool. That's it. And I'm gonna cast Banner Bolt. That's serious. 4 successes.
4. Ooh, you beat his shielding. This is probably gonna hurt you. And it's serious that you cast it? Right?
Yes.
The spell? Alright. You hear kind of a scream, and like that. His astral presence just dissipates.
Ooh, that one hurt me drain-wise. That one didn't feel good.
And remember, it's physical.
Oh, yeah.
Are you snapping back to your body?
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
Like, can Auto fly?
He gets pulled like, whoa!
Okay.
You suddenly are just watching him fly backwards, and you'll both reawaken in Asgard. Auto, roll me a body test, please, against target number 4. So you don't immediately rocket backwards when your soul re-enters your body.
I would like to call Kaze as soon as I wake up. Probably
Sure.
like wiping the blood from my nose.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to that. So you immediately whip out your phone and go to call. All right, now Kaze, you during this time, this all happens very fast. So Otto has just called you, and you lost connection with him as he was trying to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
And AppleJax is still there, just kind of looking over some of the patients they have, and you guys are just kind of, you're in that makeshift hospital there in the underground. When from outside you can start to hear sounds of commotion.
Because there's a sale that everyone's super excited about and trying to get to.
I don't know. Are you running to look outside at all?
I don't know if I'm gonna run. Like I'll brisk pace to the
Okay.
door to take
Sure.
to take a gander and see what's going on.
Yeah, looking out into the Orc underground, you can see thick clouds of smoke are starting to billow through the streets.
I check my watch. What time is it in the Orc Underground right now?
Oh man, it's definitely not incursion o'clock.
So this is probably bad then.
Normally smoke does not just roll through streets.
Is Snoop Dogg playing a concert tonight in the Orc Underground?
No, not that you're aware of.
All right, so then yeah, this is bad. Okay.
You can even occasionally hear the sound over the shouts of commotion and confusion. You can just barely hear the sounds of things rattling on the ground, and then you hear a kind of noise.
I want to switch to thermovision and see what I can see through the smoke.
Sure. You switch to your thermovision, and the smoke seems thicker and brighter when you do.
That's not how smoke is supposed to work.
No, but that's how infrared smoke works.
Oh, well, that's not nice. Okay, so okay, I want to do a quick sweep of the medical room that I'm in. Are there any type of respirator or breathing masks in the room by chance? Because I don't know what type of smoke that is, but probably not good smoke. So
Yes, there is one. There's one breathing apparatus.
okay, I would like to take that and put it on.
Okay.
Okay. Is AppleJax still in the room with me, or did he take off already?
No, he's still there. He's wondering what's going on. Because when he looks outside, it's kind of bright and hurts his eyes.
I see. Then in that case, I'm trying to figure out what to say because I don't want to tell him to stay with these guys because that feels like a really bad idea because
Okay.
there are definitely people coming for these specific orcs right now.
What do you want to do? He's seeing you grab the breathing mask and the oxygen tank. What's happening?
Seems like there's some bad smoke outside. I'm probably gonna go try to see if I can take a look around and see who's responsible for this. You should stay safe, and there's a good chance that those four are who these guys are here for. So after I leave, barricade the room.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna figure out what's going on, and I'll be back.
How will I know to unbarricade the doors?
Oh, you'll know it's me. Come on.
All right.
I'll go with a secret knock.
Sure.
You know, shaving a haircut.
Yes.
All right, that'll be me.
Okay.
And then as soon as I say that, I just dip out the door.
All right. You hear some heavy stuff being pushed in front of the door.
I want to try to stealthily inspect the surrounding area and
Sure.
see what's going on.
You know what's awesome? You actually are getting a bonus to your stealth because of all of the smoke.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because they're not expecting a human to be sneaking around in the orc underground. nobody's looking for any beans under 6 feet tall at this point.
We're here for the troll. Go ahead and roll stealth, and actually, I'm gonna have you add 2 more dice to your stealth roll. So you're sneaking through this thick smoke as it's kind of going everywhere. You can kind of get to where you think there's an edge where there's a clearing of the smoke. And you can hear again muffled shouts and cries.
Highest is a
Highest.
4. Yeah.
Oh boy, got distracted by all the smoke and the shouting.
Hey man, there's a lot going on. All right.
So you get to this edge and you can see there's 2 guys and they're in full black, other than like a kind of a gray faceplate that has 4 dots, like 4 lenses on them that glow orange. And then the rest of the body is all black. There's no insignia markings on shoulders or anything like that. They definitely have some kind of armored plates that cover their shoulders, their chest, their back, their legs. One of them looks like they're holding a silenced weapon, and the other has some kind of melee weapon, maybe? It just looks like an extendable rod. And that one is putting plastic, like the zip tie cuffs onto somebody on the ground.
Okay. Did you say that they're standing next to a ledge?
No, they're not sitting next to a ledge.
Okay. That would have been too convenient.
I know, right, man? All these ledges in the underground.
I don't know what the infrastructure looks like in the orc underground, man. But I assume it's probably ruinous, at least somewhat. Okay, I mean, I want to try to see if I can get close enough to attack the one with the silenced weapon
Okay.
with my katana.
All right. Roll me one more stealth check, please. It looks like you're able to get up behind the one that has the silenced weapon, and go ahead and start your katana attack.
Okay.
At the same time, you see him suddenly whip around and try to bring his weapon up as you're striking him. Your katana strike is going at this guy currently at 11 deadly.
Sick. I guess we'll see how good that body armor is that they're wearing.
I guess so. Well, he still shoots you. Barely.
I have armor jacket.
Yes, so the armor jacket.
This is ballistic 5.
Okay, so roll your body against 5S, please.
Okay, I like that more. I got 4.
4? Okay, good job. Good job.
I got 1 on the first one, so that seemed bad.
You had 4, right?
Yes, 4.
All right, you're going to take a light wound as
No!
he burst fires you, and it just grazes you as you bring your sword down and happen to hit perfectly in between the armor plates, and it goes from his neck down past his collarbone down into his chest, where you pull it out and he just...
As I pull it out, can I attempt to kick him into the other guy with the melee weapon, the body?
Sure, I'll let you do it.
Okay. What do I need to do for that?
Roll. It's not really an attack. We'll treat it like kick. We'll treat it like kickball. Roll athletics.
I was like, reaction?
No.
No?
It'll be athletics to kick the body because it's still heavy. So.
Oh, I do have athletics. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
how about that?
Yeah, all right, how about that?
So you slice the guy's body, kind of slumps, and you kick it straight forward at the other individual in armor, who does react and kind of catches the body, but he takes a step backwards when he does. And he's going to swing what you thought was a simple extended baton, but as it comes close to you, you can see a small arc of electricity on the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Hits you with the stun baton.
Mm-hmm.
Because reasons. All right, you can choose to fight back in melee if you...
What do you mean?
Or you can dodge.
Oh,
You have a melee skill that you would like to use?
That's a good question.
Because you already have your sword out. Hint, hintity, hint, hint.
So because I already have my sword out,
You can, and this is a melee fight. You can
use-
use the sword skill
as my
as you're fighting. Yes.
yeah. So
And you
we'll
would be looking for 4s normally, but you're wounded, so you're looking for 5s.
5s. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine.
You win the fight. You win the success test. So 4 successes. You have 3, so you get 1 through. So you're doing 8s damage to him that he has to resist. He takes a light wound from you.
Hey, off to a good start.
As you get a slice in. So now you've evened up combat, basically. You're both lightly wounded. Do you want to keep fighting? Run away? What do you want to do?
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep fighting for sure.
Okay.
So the comes in with the swing with the baton, deflect the baton back,
Get a
and then
quick slash across, and he jumps back to just get a small slash over his chest.
question that I don't know if I've ever actually asked in
Sure.
terms of like melee combat,
Uh-huh.
because I know that with ranged combat they have called shotting. So
Yeah.
when I'm doing melee combat, can I
Mhm.
target specifically, and does that have any like disadvantage to it, or is it just specifies where I'm aiming for what I'm attacking with, rather than
Specifies
just saying
where you're
I
attacking.
swing my sword at him?
Yes.
Okay.
but it could do specific things.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Well, I am gonna aim for the leg and try to go for like a slash back and see if I can take out one of the legs.
Okay. All right, roll.
I got one.
Please roll
Mhm.
your body against target number 3. All right, so you only take a light stun.
All right. Well, having the leg sweep, since since Cobra Kai lied to me, I am going to just go for a straight up slash against him via
Okay.
how we took out the previous gentleman as well, and
Gotcha.
just go with what we can.
Bringing the overhead down.
Yes.
All right. Roll me your skill plus any combat pull you want, and you need 6s. You get another slash in. He's gonna try and swing back at you again.
Okay. So I need body.
Wow, you need to roll your skill.
I got 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll that body again against target number 3. All right, this time you take a moderate stun. That now makes your target numbers even worse.
Yeah, sure does. Okay. I want to swing up with a slash, specifically trying to see if I can cut off his hand holding the stun baton, because
Oh,
that
nice.
seems like it would be helpful.
Called shot to the hand, huh?
Called shot to the hand.
All right.
Worked on the Halloweeners. Don't see why it won't work.
You push this moderate wound through, and you watch his hand not get fully cut, but it definitely cut the tendons, and now he has to drop the stun baton as blood drains down his arm. His action is to run off into the fog.
That's fair. Okay. I'm not gonna chase him, because that seems like a really bad idea. So what I want to do is use the katana to cut the
Restraints?
the restraints off the guy that's on the ground and be like,
Okay.
get out of here, get to safety.
Yeah,
And-
he runs for it as soon as you cut
And
him
then
loose.
I want to grab the dead body
Uh-huh.
that I had that I
Yeah,
created.
that's just covered in blood. Yeah.
Yep. And I want to drag him back to where AppleJax was, and
Okay.
and then give him the shave and a haircut to let him know that it's me.
It'll have been a few seconds of combat, but it takes you a little bit of extra time to drag this heavy body back through the smog. I imagine that you're also trying to do it stealthily.
Yeah, I have a Retherium cloak that I would like to utilize to make it back to AppleJax.
So it looks like this dead body is just dragging itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Sure.
actually gonna, instead of dragging him, I'm gonna be rolling him so that way, like, if people come by, it'll
Uh-huh.
just look like he's still sprawled out instead of being like held up. So I'm like kind of just like pushing him, like I'm like log rolling him across the ground as we're trying to get back.
Okay. It
It
does
adds
make
to the stealth. Easy. I don't know if
Sure,
this makes
it-
sense to me.
it does make a little sickening noise every time you kind of roll that one half, especially because that one part of his shoulder kind of locks a little
he's
bit.
flopping every time I flip him over onto the specifically on the one arm. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
So it's going to take you a little extra time to get back there.
Okay, that's okay.
You go to knock on the door, and there is no door.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah, there's no door.
Yeah. Okay. I look in and what's going on in there? Obviously not pushing the body anymore at this point. We have bigger problems.
Sure,
so
sure.
I'll leave the body by the door and look into
Yeah.
the room.
You're looking into an empty room.
Fully empty room?
Well, I mean, the beds are there. Some of them are overturned.
I mean, in the sense that AppleJack's not there.
Oh, in the sense that Applejack is not there.
Okay. Well, I
Applejack
don't
is
like
not there.
that,
3 of the bodies are gone.
but one is not.
One is completely riddled and mangled with gunfire.
And I'm assuming dead.
Well, there are no electronics on at the moment, so there's no on the EKG, but
But I
I
have
would
to
guess.
specify. Listen, I have to specify in this campaign by saying assuming dead a lot of the time. Okay,
Sure.
more so than I thought I would ever in a campaign that I've played. But
Well, generally speaking, when a body has at least 7 bullet holes in it in the chestal area, pretty safe bet they're dead.
Didn't stop 50 Cent. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna stop this guy. Is all I'm saying. All right, so.
He also did have multiple organs, so you gotta account for that.
Yeah, that's even more so. Like a vital organ, what's he got? 6 hearts in there? Like, come on, man. He's probably all right.
He doesn't have 6 hearts. Remember, this person had multiple livers. That's what they had for organs,
Right.
not multiple hearts.
Right. Because it pairs well with fava beans and a nice Chianti. Yes.
Obviously,
I get
yes.
it.
Yes.
Obviously. Okay. This is the only exit, or this was the only entrance into this room, right? There wasn't any other doors or anything else. It was just the one. Okay.
So small, simple hospital.
Well, that's not good. I am going to drag the dead body into the room.
Okay.
And I want to put it up on one of the gurney beds. And I'm just gonna start messing with it. So first off, I know phrasing. Hang on. All right, calm down, guys. Chill. Not that kind of RPG. This is the fear and hunger episode of SINless right now. Is what we're going to. I want to examine the stinger. Okay, so I want to take off his helmet and take a look at what's going on under there.
Okay. You pull the helmet off, and underneath there is a very pallid-looking face.
Mm-hmm.
If you open the eyes, they are clouded over, almost cataract.
Okay. Do they only have 2?
They only have 2.
Okay, because you said that there were 4 on the helmet, so I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't like. Okay.
Yeah, they're placed like here and here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to search through the gear and see if I recognize any markings on the gear, like if there's any like manufacturer marking or like corpo markings or anything on it.
Just to clarify for those that are listening and not seeing visually, when I say they're placed here and here, I mean there's one above where each eye would be and one below the eyeballs as well. So it kind of makes like it would make like a box vision.
So upper eyebrow, upper
and
cheek.
then under, yes. When searching through the gear, they do have a silenced pistol. It has no discernible markings on it.
Okay.
Checking for the registration number on the weapon has been filed off.
Most likely we're dealing with a wet work squad. Can I check like on the suit and see if there's anything on the suit itself, like patches or badges or anything like that may.
Doesn't look like there's anything that's connected to the suit.
Nothing connected.
There's
to the
nothing
suit.
carved into the armor. It almost looks like it's brand new, like fresh off the assembly line.
Okay. Are there any body bags in this room?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take a body bag and I'm going to put this guy in there with all of his gear.
Okay.
Because that feels like it's going to be the easiest way to get it back to Asgard. Why are you all looking at me weird like that? I don't understand what the problem is here.
Sure.
Okay, and then can I do before, like, so pack up my lunch to go, and then after that, can I do like a quick scan in the room and see if there's any, like, maybe that's like AppleJax try to like scroll out something, or is there like a note left like just do like a real quick like inspection over all of the room and see if there's anything that looks out of place or weird or Nothing?
Nothing that you can
Just
really tell.
looks like
no.
a room that got blown open and a
Uh-huh,
bunch of bullet
and-
holes. All right.
Yep.
All right, fair. Are there over by where the guys were being kept? Is there any like documentation laying out or
There's the
any-
medical charts.
the medical charts? Okay,
Yeah.
I will grab all of those as well
Okay.
and throw them in the in my to-go bag.
Okay.
And then I almost called it the doggy bag. And then I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should be looking for here.
Okay.
And
then you're just gonna make your way out of here.
making our way downtown, walking
Sure.
fast. Four-post passed, but I'm homebound.
Wow. The sounds of confusion and there's some small arms fire you can hear off in the distance. It seems to be going away from you.
Okay. So they're moving further into the complex, and I'm
Yes.
moving in the opposite direction to get out.
Right.
Okay. Well, that sucks, but this is not my fight right now. I need information.
All right.
So,
you,
yep,
you can make your way out the way AppleJax kind of led you in.
As I'm going up the stairs, I would like to take the stairs cautiously, and before emerging out of the staircase, I'm going to leave the bag on the stairs and with the cloak on, go out myself ahead of time to scout and see if there is anything out there.
Sure.
Okay.
No, it looks like nobody's here.
Nobody's watching the entrance or nothing guarded, nothing.
No.
Okay, then I'll go back and grab the bag and
Okay.
get
And
out of
head
the
on
building.
Sure.
Yep, with the inconspicuous body bag just floating, just flopping over and
Uh-huh.
across out of
Where
this
are you
building.
putting this inconspicuous body bag is my next question. Like, how are you transporting it?
Well, I mean, I was probably just gonna strap it onto the back of the bike unless you had any better ideas. 'cause,
I don't have any better ideas. I was asking what you were going to do. So it's
Okay,
kind
yeah,
of
that's
like
just kind of
banana over the back.
Yeah.
and-
Could I like drape my cloak over it and try to like camouflage? Yeah, try to like camouflage the body bag so
I
it's not as
mean,
obvious.
Yes, technically.
Yeah, okay. Then I will do that as well. That
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is amazing.
The other option was to take him out of the body bag and use the harness strap him to me and then put the ruthenium cloak on it, but I think that this will work better.
Wow. Again, for those of you that are listening just on audio, I have face palmed at least 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, because he's upset at how well I've come up with this plan that is obviously foolproof.
So well thought out. Definitely no flaws in it whatsoever.
Thank you. Easy.
Um,
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I thought I would give you this boost of confidence.
It's really what I needed today.
Right? I know. So you get your hidden corpse hookup onto the
Sweet.
back of your
Yep,
cycle.
that's exactly how I would phrase it.
I'm just trying to be accurate. And then you're getting ready to peel out of there when your phone goes off and you have 2 different notifications.
Okay.
You have a missed call from Asgard, from who was it? It was Otto that tried to call you.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Amaging. It was Amaging that tried to call you. Yeah.
Okay.
You have the missed call from Amaging because you're
And-
underground and connection is terrible.
Right. Mhm.
And you also have a message notification from AppleJax.
Okay. Well, I will check that for sure.
Okay. The message is kind of, like, it would say garbled. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's in trouble, and then it gives you a string of numbers.
So like I want to take down the numbers, but like again, like we've talked about with the 6 world that like just like pull out a notepad is not really like a thing. So like,
I mean, it could sit in the message of your device.
is it but is it a text message? Did I get a text message from her, or is this like a voicemail?
No, this is a email.
Oh, it's like an email. Okay, then that's fine. Then we're
Yeah.
good. I thought it was like a voicemail that
Oh,
I
no,
got.
no,
Like
no.
he
It just
called and then
says-
he was reading out
It just
numbers
says in trouble, and then
and then a string
there's
of numbers.
a string of numbers.
Okay, cool.
There's
All right.
six.
Well,
There's a sequence of 6 numbers.
all right. Well, I will save that for later and go ahead and call back Amaging and check on him and see how he's doing.
All right. Amazing. Just a few minutes after you had tried to call Kaze, your phone will light up once more with an incoming call from Kaze.
Kaze, are you okay?
I felt better. That's for sure. But I'm making my way back to Asgard right now. How are you doing?
I'm alive. I'm alive. Killed a mage.
Oh, that's cool. I
Hmm.
killed a security guard, and I'm
Hmm.
bringing him back with me. So,
Wait. What happened?
well, I met up with AppleJax. He took me to the Orc Underground, which
Yeah,
is
I was there.
which I'm just filling in because adrenaline's going right now, so we're just pumping. So after you left to go find them, we heard noises, went outside. People were using gas grenades, and it seemed like we're trying to round up a bunch of people in the underground. And so I fought 2 of them, killed one of them, injured the other one, but he ran away. So I'm bringing the dead one back with me because I want to see if I can find out more information about where these guys came from, because this seems not good right now, to be honest.
Yeah, not good at all. It brought. I ended up at that airbase that Ghost talked about.
With the flag that we don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it seems like there's definitely something more going on there, which seems not great. But yeah, are you at Asgard and like okay now?
Yeah,
or-
I'm fine. Auto kind of came to the rescue.
Oh, our boy, my baby boy. I'm proud to hear it.
Before
All right.
before you come back, where are you at? I want to make sure they don't have a magical link to this body before you bring it here.
That's fair.
I shoot Amaging a ping with my location.
Okay.
I say because that's the thing that we can
Yes,
do in the
that-
6th world.
That is correct.
Thank you for So I do that.
Okay. You can see he's still in Touristville.
Do I recognize the area that he's in?
Yeah, you've performed there before.
Okay.
Yeah, you used to work down here. I assume you know everywhere. It's well.
He's very familiar with the area.
All right, I'll be there in a few. Just stay safe. We're kind of in over our heads here.
I give a thumbs up as I recognize that I'm on a phone call with him, so he can't see what I'm doing. But I don't say
Okay.
anything. I give a thumbs up and then I hang up.
Okay. So he just hangs up. Flying there quickly in the astral, you can see that it's just a body. There's no astral signature on it. It's just limp. There's no aura. This is dead.
I'll appear and just okay. You're clear.
So the ghostly image of Amaging appears before you and says you're clear.
I give him the thumbs up in person this time.
Thumbs up and then oof.
Okay.
And then I'll drive back to Asgard.
Okay.
Also, I would like to point out I am going to drive within speed limit and obeying traffic laws. I want to put that out there.
Okay.
Okay.
I would put in a funny moment here, but we'll just say that you make it back to Asgard instead of having another fellow cyclist pull up next to you and say, "Hey, buddy, I think you're leaking oil."
Oh man, I was really hoping that we were gonna something goes out on the bike and then we could do the young Frankenstein. Somebody walks up and goes, "Need a hand?" No thanks, got one.
Got one. Fantastic. That is where we will wrap up for the evening. On your way back to Asgard with your newfound
With my doggy bag.
I was trying to think of a better word, but yeah.
I call
okay.
it that for Otto's sake. I just
Oh, well,
Right. Well,
I'm not sure you want to feed him what that is, but whatever.
Hey, meat's meat.
maybe it's Maybelline.
I can't believe it's
Maybe
not
it's
butter.
meta meat.
Gross. All right, well, that's all for this evening. We've wrapped up. We've had some intense combat. They've stayed alive, although people are wounded. Luckily, your
I think this is
stun
the most
will.
wounded I've ever been in
I
this
think it is,
entire
yes.
campaign.
Well, you'll be happy to know that the worst of it is only stun, so you only have to rest that off.
Okay.
And your light wound will probably be fully healed in a matter of hours, which is also lucky.
Okay.
However, not quite sure how damaged Amaging
I got a
is.
moderate. I got a moderate. Like I'm
Moderate.
like one bump up from moderate.
Okay.
That mana bolt didn't feel good.
No, I bet it didn't, but it did what it was supposed to. It did
I
save
for
your
sure know I
life.
killed that guy, right? Yeah, he's dead.
You saw him disappear from the astral.
Yeah, he's dead. We killed that man.
His soul is gone.
He's definitely dead, but there's going to be consequences. I guarantee it.
What?
Never. Our actions never have consequences in this campaign.
No, we haven't definitely started some domino effect going on, right? Well, guys, you'll just have to tune in for the next one for the dinner party, because we can't forget that. Old Bear and Spider off to a free dinner. What could possibly go wrong?
Hmm.
Guess we'll just have to tune in and find out, huh? All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and spending time once more. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Attack formation. Enemy spotted.
Gentlemen, I know we've been given short notice, so listen up. We have 5 assets that were taken during the terrorist attack, and the boss wants them back.
Target in
We're tracked into a section of the Orc Underground, so each team is required to search for respective areas for the targets and extract them.
on target.
Team 1 is going to be Manic, Fleety1 Gaming, Niles, Michael, Nathan, and Martin. You're going to take the residential area. Team 2, Computer Sam, Kyle, John St. Pierre, Tim, and Anthony. Take the marketplace. Team 3, Nicholas, the Best Mage, the Rogue 404, Bear, and Crimson. Take what they pass off as a hospital. Now, I know it works to be tough, but the boss doesn't want another bloodbath like the Blue Chip facility, so non-lethal takedowns only! And that goes double for you, Team 3. You all have your assignments. Let's get the assets, extract, and then dinner's on me.
Been detected. Move out.
The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. is granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.